Okay, so I've just numbered them, 11 and 12. And to make the next bit easier, I'm just going to select this line here, and I'm going to make it a wee bit, make it 4 point. And I'm going to select this one. Sorry, this two. I'm going to select this line, and I'm going to make it 4 point. Okay, now this will make the next bit easier. We've to draw a line from this point here, and it's going to be 14 centimeters at 270 degrees, and then that doesn't need to be dashed, and we'll make it 2, and then I'm going to draw another line from here, and it's going to be 13 centimeters at 270 degrees. There you go. I forgot to put in a digit. So it's 13 centimeters. Perfect. Now, you've got to make sure these are lining up at 90 degrees. So, we're going to select the line. Then we're going to create an anchor point, like so, and then we're going to just move it slightly. You see that? So it's a line directly from there. We're going to do the same here. Select that line, anchor point, and then we're just going to rotate it. That's it. So it's lying perpendicular to the waistline. Okay, so, and that is now going to be point 13. Point 13 and point 14. That's us. And the next thing we're going to do is make them into darts. When you create a dart for these, and the dart, construct 2 centimetre darts on the line, which means it's 1 centimetre either side of this, and then we've got to curve the waistline. So we're going to draw a line which is 2 centimetres. So we're going to draw a line which is 2 centimetres at 0 degrees, like so, and it's going to be 2 should be enough, but I'm going to have arrowheads at either side of it this time. So I'm going to have one on that side and this side, like so, and then I'm going to select this, I'm going to copy, and I'm going to paste it. So I've got 2 of them, 1 for each, and then I'm going to place this like so, and the same here, I'm going to place it like so, and it's at the slightly wrong angle, so I'm going to go in, and I'm going to change that. So again, I'm going to select it, and I'm going to rotate around the centre point, and I'm just going to move it let me go slightly further in. Perfect. Okay, and then I'll move to the other one. Again, I'm going to select it, anchor point in the centre, perfect, and then I'm going to move it just slightly, perfect. Okay. And now I'm going to do now is excuse me, is my dark line. It's going to go from here to there, from there to there, and from here to there. So easy doing it on the computer, and very accurate. There. And easy to change. That's why I love it. I'm just going to change this line to a dash line and this line to a dash line, just so that it's the same as the diagram. Now the next step is you're going to draw in a waistline with a slight curve, and it's going to curve outwards 0.5 of a centimetre. Okay. Okay, we'll do the curve on layer 2. Let's finish our layer 1. So, I think we will label this actually back, just so we don't get mixed up. And now we can start working on the front. So we'll do that curve here and that curve here at the hip. We'll do that at the next section. Okay, so 2 to 15. So next we're drawing in line 15. So I think what I'm going to do first of all is just finish this line off from here to there. Let's just put that in. Okay, that makes it look more complete. Okay, so now we're going to go 2 to 15, which is a quarter of the natural waist plus 2.5. So I've got here 21.5. So 21.5. And that's going to be 180. And I'm also going to put an arrowhead at the end of that. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Perfect. Okay, so that is 0.15. There we go, perfect. Okay, then we're going to go 15 to 16, this just to help us with the curve, and that is going to be 1.25 centimetres. So that line here, 1.25 centimetres. That is going to be straight up, which is 90. Okay. Perfect. And so that's 0.16. So don't want to get confused. So we'll move this one to here and then that one to there. Okay, now join 16 to points 2 and 7. So join 16 to points 2. And that's to be a dash line. Let's see how it looks. Okay, looks like a slightly different dash. And then from line 2 join 16 to line 2 and line 7. Okay. Perfect. So next step, 16 to 17. So this is, we're going to put in the dart now. So line 16, 17 is 1/3 the distance between 2 and 16. So to measure that line, we will select it. Then we go up to Windows, and then we go up to Properties.
Anyone wants to go for the jog around the block?
So select the line with the direct select tool, then go to Windows, Documents, there we go, and it's 21.536. So 21.536 divided by 3 equals 7. I'll round it up, 7.18. So we'll draw a line. And it will be like so. And I'll put an arrowhead at the end of it. And then we just need to rotate it. Perfect. And then we don't want it to be dashed, and we would like it to be a wee bit heavier. Perfect. To help us with the dart. Now we're going to square down. We are going to, so line 16 to 17 is 1/3. And then we're going to square down from 17 with a dotted line. Okay, so square down from here with a dotted line. Like so. And I'm going to label this point 17. And then 17 to 18 is going to be 12 centimetres. So I'm actually going to, so it's going to be 12 centimetres, so I'm going to delete that. Actually I would rather just draw a line, 12 centimetres. Okay, now I'm going to draw to line 18, 12 centimetres. I'm just going to go closer in to check the angle. I'm going to change the angle slightly. Let me select it first of all and anchor it. Perfect. Like so, and I'll label that 18. Now let's see how big the dart is. So it's going to be 2.5 centimetres wide. So 2.5. And I don't want to be dashed. I want it to be, and I need arrowheads on both sides. I'm going to bring that down. Like so. And now we can draw our line in for the darts. Like so. Another one. Oops. Perfect. There we go. So there's our darts there. And I'm just going to label that front. So if we now move away, I don't need this anymore. Okay, there we've got the grid lines for our skirt block. We just need to put in the hip curve and the waistline. And we'll do that in a separate layer. So I'm going to call this grid lines. And then I'm going to create a new layer. And I'm going to call that skirt block. Okay, like so. And then on top of this, on this layer, so I'm going to lock that layer, and on this layer I'm going to just trace around this with the pen tool so that I've got my skirt block that I can then check. You can print it off and check it. You can print it off, use another layer for your template. I can show you that in another video. And you can print it off as a pattern and stick it together and check it with fabric, or you can use Holy. Okay, before I draw in my skirt block, I'm just going to create a little rectangle that is 0.5 of a centimetre by 0.5 of a centimetre. Like so. And I'm going to create two of them. And I'm just going to place them on these lines. That wasn't copied properly. I want them kind of in the middle, and I want them in line with that's where I want them. And this one. Perfect. So that when I draw my curve, it shall be 0.5 of a centimetre around that point. Okay, now I'm ready to draw my curves. So it's really important. There's a wee bit more space. Okay, it's really important to use the pen tool because you cannot have any gaps in your block. And I'm going to trace off the front skirt block and the back skirt block separately. I'm going to keep them separate because that helps with the next stage. So let's lock that one, and then we'll go into the skirt block. And you click the pen tool and you start here. So even though it's locked, I can still see the anchor points. I'm going to also have an anchor point at the hip. Here. Here. Switch these around. Here. And I'm going to go in for the curve. So you're going to go here, and then you're going to, that's it, just use this here. Just play about with it. That's at 0.5 exactly. Let's me finish that curve. And we go to here, and it's a slight curve, gentle curve, like that, and then down straight to the dart, up to here. And then here, a slight curve. You can change these curves if it doesn't look right, for once you've printed it off and made up a twirl. And what I'm going to do is, here we go, and I'm going to make that a different colour just to make it easier. Yeah. And I'm going to make it different. And as you can see, I don't particularly see this curve here. It's not brilliant. So I think the best way to deal with this is, I'm going to select it, and I'm going to delete that bit. What I'm going to do is, and I'm going to draw the curve so that the handle is at the bottom. And that makes it look a lot better. Yeah, that's much better. Again, if you think it's too much, just change it slightly. I think that looks perfect. Okay, so that is your skirt block, and that is the front. And then what I do is, I would then, move this over there. And now I can work on the back, and I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to start the curve at the bottom. So here we go. So pen tool again. Happy with that. Then down to the dart, like so. And then a slight curve. Again, slight curve. A hip. The skirt. Here. From the top. Like so. That looks smooth. That looks good. I think maybe this curve is a bit much. Okay, and that's the back and the front. Okay, and then you have your front and your back skirt block. And to help you with the skirt block, I personally would actually draw a line . Okay, I've just put in the line for the hip as well, and that's me, and that's me, front and the back skirt block complete on Illustrator. Next video I will show you how to fit it onto a garment in Chloe and how to do the exact same thing on Chloe. Okay, thank you.